I'm interested to know what you think.
So, thank you very much. Good overview, looking at it from both sides of the coin as you should. And, cases like this, now that court is being mentioned, there will be opposing counsel. So you have one counsel having this view, you have the other counsel having another view. So just reading again back from the from the article, the boys' legal team are arguing that the parents physically and emotionally abandoned him, to the point you made earlier, due to concerns over his potential involvement in gangs in London, an accusation the teenager denies vehemently. Same thing you said. Now, what are the boys? The boys' lawyers are saying that they should return him to the UK, and that answers your question, where he's lived since birth. So you were asking, you were interested in knowing whether maybe the boy had ever lived in Nigeria, moved to the UK, and then sending him back. No, that's not the case. In this particular case, he's always lived in the UK, and they're taking him to Nigeria. Now, the boys' lawyers are saying that the parents' action were driven by the belief that there was no alternative way to address the perceived risks than by removing him from the country, right? And this boy is not yet 14. It's clearly a minor. She's also the lawyer is also saying there's clear evidence that he's being harmed emotionally, psychologically, and possibly physically. That one isn't sure. In the environment which he has been placed, right? This is the new environment, which is Nigeria. Now, they're saying that the boys was described in court as being polite and articulate, etc., etc. He likes football. He likes cooking. Yeah. Now the other lawyer, right, who is representing the boy's father, are saying something different, right? They are saying that social workers. Now, this is very important in this particular case, because I think whatever happens in this case can be landmark. It could be a landmark ruling that could even affect the US, could affect Australia, Canada, etc., and pretty much the West, right? Now, so what they are saying is that social workers had reported issues in managing the boy's behavior before he left the UK. Now, these are notes and these are verifiable documents that they can see. So are we dealing with a boy who has an antisocial behavior order? Are we dealing with a boy who's early gang behavior? Are we dealing with a boy that is shouting on his parents, swearing? Do we know much? Can they say much? In an article, maybe there are some things that they have to keep within the court records. They are saying they noted instances of physical aggression from the mother when trying to manage his behavior. They're also saying that the boy had frequently been late to class, stayed out late. This is a 13-year-old boy, and had been suspected of engaging in criminal activities. Yeah, the school had concerns about his social vulnerability. That's his own school in the UK, not the school in Africa, right?
Right.
The school had concerns about his social vulnerability and had observed him with expensive clothes and phones.
Right.
While his phone contained pictures of knives and friends holding knives.